and good evening, everybody. Welcome to this ESFL fight card, I should say. We are bringing you tonight another version of Proving Grounds. It is Proving Grounds Week 2. We are here. Plenty more fighters coming to prove themselves, whether that be people who are on losing streaks in ESFL or people who are coming here to prove themselves for the first time. And tonight, I am joined by a very special new co-commentator in the booth tonight, Mr. 30 God. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I want to thank ESFL Gaming for even having me. So make sure you smash that follow button because there's so many more events in store for you guys. I hope you're excited tonight.
There's no reason for people not to be excited tonight because we have so many good fighters coming up. It's another proving card, guys. We're getting some new blood in here, some new talent, and you know, we hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy everything we come on display with this evening. So let's take a quick look at the fight card and what's coming up tonight. Here we go, ESFL Proving Grounds 2. Main event this evening is Double Matt taking on Spider. Now, Double Matt was here previously, put on a great performance, all right? Dominant performance, really impressive as well. And Spider, relatively unknown, but I know he's very high up on the rankings. He's supposed to be very good. We'll see how good he is, I think, right, 3?
Yeah, exactly. I'm quite excited because Double Matt has a certain record, and he's actually, I've seen Double Matt play. Being on the Xbox is quite exciting. So the Spider, you have some competition up against you, but people come through much more adversity here in ESFL. So be prepared for a good fight.
Exactly, yeah, man. Always be prepared for a good fight. Some other names to look out for tonight. The return of TH4 Recognized coming back here as well. Crucifix back on the card this evening as well. Island Easy coming back tonight. So we got some good fighters coming back to make the names themselves. This is where you see the young, fresh blood. This is where you see these people coming up, looking to, you know, tear through the competition, get on the main cards, guys, because we're getting very exclusive now. ESFL's roster's getting bigger. You know, it's harder to fight on these main events. It's more prestigious. So there we go. Got some good fighters coming up. So we're going to take a quick look as well, because coming up, guys, we've got a lot of events, but also coming up this Sunday, damn it, see, it's Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday, coming up, we have, of course, the final of our Grand Prix, our 8-man tournament. Kinetic is taking on DMART. It's happening this Sunday, guys. This Sunday, okay? Here we go.
Kinetic versus DMART. Let's go.
I know. It's going to be such a good fight.
How exciting is that, man?
I cannot wait for it, dude. And we'll take a quick look here just to see what the upcoming events are for ESFL. Here we go. So today we have Proving Grounds 2. Tomorrow we have Proving Grounds 3. All right, that's going on tomorrow night, 9:30 Central Time, same time as this one went live this evening. Tomorrow night you'll be joined by DMART, Bruce Lee Rob. They're gonna bring you Proving Grounds 3. It's gonna be a fantastic night of fights, and then the day after that, Sunday, not the day after, it's not Saturday, Sunday, the 25th of March, 10 p.m. CT, we have ESFL 8. Our Grand Prix, the finals, crowned, and also we'll be joined by a very, very special guest. Brian Hayes is going to be here on Sunday, and he is going to just, you know, there's 95% chance Brian Hayes is going to be here on Sunday. He should be here. We don't want to promise that he does a job, but if you don't know him, he is one of the main developers, one of the creative minds behind the EA Sports UFC and MMA franchise. He will be here on Sunday to give his opinion, to talk to you guys. We're going to give away some prizes, so make sure you're here Sunday for that final, that Grand Prix final. And then we've got more Proving Grounds coming at you the week after that, and ESFL 9 the week after that. I mean, look at this, for your God, look how much production. Oh my goodness.
And it's only more and more to come. It's exciting me. Like every day that passes, there's more and more stuff to look forward to coming from ESFL Gaming, guys.
Yeah, we're just going to keep bringing you content, and we're going to keep throwing it in your face, and you know, hopefully you'll watch all of it, which is good. But enough talk, because we are ready for our first fight. We're finally ready. Exactly, 30 God. We are, and we've got someone wonderful coming in this evening, although we can just hear them microphone coming in there. We have TH4 Recognized taking on Super Slick. What do you make of this matchup, 30 God?
This matchup is definitely interesting to see a Chris Weidman and a Jacare Souza. If these are their final choices, I would like to see how Super Slick does having the lesser amount of chin in this battle, because people love stand-up now. And with the most recent changes to head sways being more vulnerable, anything can happen in a fight. So let's just see how this one plays out. I'm excited.
Yeah, you can say that again. Definitely a lot of these fights recently have been contested on the feet. There's definitely much more of a stand-up swing in the meta. We did see some good grapplers coming out last week, which is a comment that you know, we made last ESFL card, the semi-finals.
Yeah.
We have a fighter on their microphone now. Just turn that off while we get someone backstage. Just tell them please to turn their mic off there.
Yeah, please do.
But yeah, we have we saw some grapplers coming through last week, so it's a good point. Two sort of grappling-esque fighters here, both got a good stand-up, but we'll definitely see what they make of it, Frio Gods. We move on. It is going to be Susan Weidman. As we said, guys, Recognize is coming back. I believe he is 0-1. Is that correct, Rio God?
Yes, T4H Recognize is 0-1. So when you lose a match in the ESFL, me being a person who lost my first ESFL fight, a certain amount of fire comes out the inside of you, and you have to just let that burn your opponent down across from you. So hopefully T4H comes in ready to win. I hope Super Slick is prepared. Yeah,
me too, man. I mean, Super Slick is going to be, you know, just... I want to see. It's a proving ground night, okay, guys?
Exactly.
It's in the name. You gotta prove yourself, okay? And TH4 Recognize he's one of the 4 horsemen. You know, TH4 is a great fight camp. They've got good teams out there, good solid fighters. Super Slick coming in here and looking to put on a show. I mean, we want to see what kind of performance we come here. But like we said, grappling, striking, we don't know, but we're gonna find out. And I'm excited because it's the first fight of this night. Let's get it underway. Let's get these guys skipping, hopefully, and we'll get into this fight. And we're going to keep trying that audio as well, guys. No.
Advantage in this fight.
Just sounds like a distorted mess of champagne. So, all right. We're gonna maybe have no audio for this first one and hope it sorts itself out here. So, TH4 did pick up that Souza pick. He is going to be in the red gloves. Recognize is going to be in the red gloves. And we do have in the blue gloves on the other side. Super Slick. Dan Mergliat is going to call them off. Here we go. Moving into round 1.
Here we go.
Recognizing the red gloves. And Super Slick in the blue. Let's touch him up. Let's see what they do.
Oh, no touch.
No touch. Super Slick here to play. No joke. Landed a nice inside leg kick. And with leg kicks definitely playing a factor in a lot of fights. But we saw that especially when... So even some of the main events of the evening, we've seen the leg kicks really play a factor. Dividends taking into the later rounds, more so in the 5-round fights. But we see Super Slick get that under over straight into the hip toss there and already in top position.
Straight into the hip toss. Oh, but he released the dominant position, so that's interesting.
I mean, it honestly depends. I mean, you score points on the board here. Let's see if Super Slick definitely more confident standing up. He didn't initiate that clinch. Great job slipping under the hook there and landing that lead uppercut. A lot of lead handwork coming off from Super Slick here. Just spamming that jab out there. Tries to tie transition here and denied by Recognize, who's going to look to control the clinch. Gets the break. Easy shot on the single, but stuffed. Going for the backside. Denied there. And Super Slick again on the top position, but goes for the stand up. Again, a bit predictable.
Stack guard.
Yeah, Recognize getting that sweep straight into the stack here. Not good, 3. A little too predictable.
Chris Weidman. Yeah, Chris Weidman could be surprising off of his back. Let's see if he comes up with any answers to this here. It's so tough to get out of stack guard when your opponent is able to deny your escapes.
Yeah, Super Slick getting 2 of his transitions denied there, but made the mistake definitely by showing his cards. You know, get that takedown, going straight for the stand-up. You know, your opponent's going to assume that you don't want to be on the ground, so going straight for that get-up position from half guard's pretty risky. Much safer to try and transition to side control first, but Super Slick not doing that. Now found himself on the bottom in full mount. Low stamina here. Full grappler vibes for Recognize, who's going to look to set up that armbar for Jacare. It could be all she wrote here.
And it's so fast. I think Jacare has tap already. It's almost over.
3-way escape. Not coming out here into the 4th guard position, trying to push that
Super
top bar.
Slick.
Needs to get going, and that's it.
Super Slick.
That is it.
All right, that's the first match. That was so fast.
Recognize first round submission here, showing not here to mess around. Good job. Didn't see much striking. Played the grappling game. It was all in that get up from half guard here, and Super Slick just went straight for it. Go back to striking game. You always wonder if that's something he would do in a normal fight, or if, you know, ESFL, it's proving grounds, you know, a slight panic sets in. You know, you want to get up, get back to your game plan where you feel comfortable, where you feel like you're going to win the fight.
It's true.
And he just...
But that's another thing about proving grounds. You have to, like, prove that you've been tested in all areas in this game, and this was his weak spot, it seems.
Yeah, definitely true. You got to be well-rounded. You got to be able to fight everywhere, because you will come across someone in the ESFL who will take you where you're weakest, and that will be it. That will be it, and that is all she wrote. Great submission win in the first round for Recognize, back in a big way, and I'm sure the TH4 boys...
Souza Gator Chomp. Good match.
I'm sure the TH4 boys will be very happy with that one. Very happy with that one indeed. But there we go, first fight out of the way. Nice and ready. Let's hope we get some audio on the next ones. I don't know. I hope that was on the fighter's end and not on our end there, because that'll be difficult. It's going to be all night. But we're going to find out here. But yeah, great little sub there coming out. I think we're going to be all right moving forward. But Three God, what'd you think of that? Proved himself.
I thought that was a great fight. It honestly went exactly how I expected, because when you come off of a loss in the ESFL, I mean, something different comes out of you. What I wish I would have seen more is Chris Weidman use that jab to create some space, and he has steel leg checks at level 4. So those leg kicks at the beginning could have put a real worry on Jacare if he was just playing a little smarter. But the hook and uppercut has become like the favorite strikes in this game. So it's hard to remove yourself from that pattern.
Yeah, well, we saw him throw that triple jab, but, you know, he just closed the distance for that clinch immediately off of it, and went and the problem is there was no patience in the grappling, really, of Super Slick, you know, a little bit more patience. But we are ready to go straight to the next one, guys. We're going to move straight on to this next fight, bring it straight to you. Moving up next, we have, let's check the fight card real quick before we go to it. We do have Brad B, 30, taking on Notorious Top Cat. I like the name, Notorious Top Cat. Here we go, straight into it. Oh, connection to your opponent lost. Ah, that's not good.
Yeah, close. Maybe they had their rounds different, so that's nice. Exactly. Hopefully it works.
Well, we did have nice audio there, but let's see if we can get back into it. All right, take a look at the fight card while the guys are sorting that out. It won't be too long here, guys, but there we go. After these two coming up here, Brad B30, Notorious Top Cat, we are moving into WLZNNN, or Wuzlin, taking latest cleric, that is the name, right? Which is a great name.
Yes, latest cleric.
I honestly don't know if, you know, we have a lot of unknown fighters here tonight, at least to my mind. I know that we pick from the best of the best. Some of these guys are tested and tried within the ranks. Oh, the fighters are ready. Here we go. We're going to jump back because the fighters are ready. But here we go. Do you know either of these fighters here, Three?
Do I know either of these fighters? Yes, I do. I'm not too familiar with Notorious Top Cat, but Brad B30 is definitely battle tested. So I would say this is going to be an interesting fight. Brad B30 plays Ultimate Team on the Xbox, and he is top 100. And if I am correct, I think he's top 50 as well. So he's put in the time and the work in this game to get a little high in his rank, and he's not bad at it. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I've definitely heard of him as well, just from other people in passing. Looks like it's going to be a T-Ferg versus T-Ferg matchup here, which would be always a delight. We love the mirror match, especially if it's T-Ferg, because it's such a well-rounded fighter. You got tools from everywhere, and you really get to showcase, you know, every part of your game and test your opponent in every part of their game as well.
True. I would like to see stamina used in this game, so let's see if we can get it into the third round, because the stamina is high with T-Ferg at 93. So whoever overthrows is going to lose. I give it the first round. The person under stamina, they could be in some real trouble.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely almost went for the champion shorts here. Notorious just taking his time, choosing the color. It's important. You know, it's an intimidation factor somewhat to it. But yeah, we want to see big finishes recognized, getting that big finish straight away tonight. If you are just joining us this evening, more big finishes, of course. You are just joining us this evening. We're going to take a quick look. Just while these fighters are just choosing in here, let me just show you that that upcoming events real quick here. Again, we have Proving Grounds tomorrow night as well as tonight. We're bringing you 3 events in the next 3 days, guys. Well, 4 days. So tonight we have Proving Grounds 2. Tomorrow's Proving Grounds 3, and then ESFL 8 will take place on Sunday. That is the Grand Prix. D-Mart taking on Kinetic Energy. We're going to have Brian Hayes in the channel. It's going to be insane, awesome, and brilliant. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that one. But here we go.
Yeah, me too.
They're just getting themselves ready for the fight.
T-Ferg versus T-Ferg. I would love to see who tries to pull guard first and what they do there.
It's a common tactic now. We saw D-Mart get a victory pulling guards with Ortega last week. Shot that lazy single in on Bez, and, you know, great tactic, straight into his guard. And got the sub from there moments later. So pulling guard is definitely a legitimate tactic. I think they're just checking the names here. But just to confirm there, we do have Notorious Top Cat in the red gloves on the left. And Brad B on the right-hand side. Touching them up. Round 1. So Brad B in the blue, Notorious in the red. Nice pouring jab. I love T-Ferg's jab. It's such a lazy, just pour that almost comes out. You just want to touch your opponent with it softly. You can really gauge distance with it nicely. Ducking uppercut already coming out here for Brad B.
I like how Notorious is controlling with his jab right now. And that leg kick to the outside front leg is definitely working for him.
Yeah, we got a slight
like
delay here.
More.
Oh. Oh my
no.
goodness. Well, we're going to get word to that fighter immediately. That someone's stream's gone down. In fact, I think I have just been informed that they're rebooting it up now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, we apologize about that. This is why we get these fighters on the proving ground cards.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I've just been informed as well that tomorrow night's proving grounds is actually not an Xbox event, but a PS4 event. So tomorrow night's Proving Grounds 3 is going to be a PS4 event. So all you PS4 fans out there, it's going to be a PS4 event, not an Xbox event. So you will get another PS4 event. And following ESFL 9 as well will be solely a PS4 event as well. So we're going to get that coming to you as well. Let's just double check. I don't think they're swapping around the host here. I think Notorious Top Cat is going to continue to host the game, but they did just disappear offline, and I imagine both fighters are currently fighting. If we do get word from the back, we might move on to the next fight while those guys reset, if the next fight's ready to go, because we don't want to keep you guys waiting. We want to keep moving, and
keep bringing you guys
we do, yeah. Fights. We don't want to be hanging around here for too long in between places. Again, guys, we try and get things going. I don't know if the fighters in third position are here are watching the stream. If you guys are, it seems that the second fight of the night is still offline. Let's see. No, they're back up. They're back up. All right, we will not go to the third fight. We're going to go straight back to the second one. They are ready to go, and we're going to jump straight back in here as well. Wait, no, this is a previous record. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
oh,
I know. Sorry, guys. They are not back up yet.
They are not back up yet. Okay. Well, let's take another look at the fight card just to show you again. So Double Matt and Spider are headlining the card tonight. Like we said, Double Matt has won previously in dominant fashion. Only made one appearance at ESFL, but did so in style. Very, very impressed with that previous performance by Double Matt. So much so, we're given a main event slot here tonight, Proving Grounds. If he can get a win off tonight through a god, you know he's going to be coming up on the main card later on.
Yeah, and Double Matt is good, actually. I like the combos that Double Matt uses. I've watched him play with a GSP recently in a match, and it was quite interesting, man. He wanted to show me some stuff, and I gladly asked him for more, and he definitely put on a show for me, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and also Spider across from him, like we mentioned, high-ranking player, and definitely up there as well. So that, I mean, that's just going to be a good, solid,
it's gonna be great,
competitive fight. And then Jigsaw versus Island Easy. We know Island Easy dropped a loss last week in ESFL, but begged for a rematch, another chance at it. So we've got him back here taking on Jigsaw, who we know is a good fighter as well. Heard it on the grapevine. Very high ranked in the top 100 as well. So yeah, we just got some good solid fights coming up tonight. Some good fights.
Solid fights for you guys, man.
Cards like this are always good. We're just seeing if we get that second fight of the night back. We don't want to move on to the next one. Doesn't look like it's coming back up, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump on to the third fight of the evening. Last Cleric and Wilson are already ready in the channel. They're ready to go opposite each other. Looks like it's going to be a featherweight fight taking place right here, and we're going to assume these guys are watching the stream, and we'll move on to this one.
If these are their choices, that's going to be an interesting matchup.
We're seeing a lot more Holloway picked up here as well than we have previously. Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. His
block is so high. His block is at 96, so he can stand and bang with a lot of fighters.
Yeah, and a really good counter pick to Jose Aldo, which a lot of people don't always consider because of that switch stance stat. So if you do get one of those legs chewed up, you know, it's very easy to fight out of the opposite stance. As long as you can fight out of the opposite stance, of course. You might not be very comfortable out of there, but definitely sets himself up. And has some switch stance combos as well, which is super advanced. We don't see a lot of that level play, but there we go. But Wilson is going to be taking Holloway here. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
We like to see
the crowd up, guys.
We like to see that.
Just for you.
There we go.
Wilson, thank you for that, buddy. This is actually a friend of mine. This guy, Wilson, he's good at the game too. But you could never... like not contest with your opponent. So latest Cleric, I'm sure he's gonna bring some fire in this match. Let's go.
Let's go. Wilson in the red gloves on Holloway, and we've got Cleric in the blue gloves on Aldo here. Nice big shots landed from Wilson. Look at this control from the outside, throwing 1-2s. Outside leg kick already coming in here for Cleric. You got to imagine that's gonna be part of the game plan here.
Whoa, nice.
Ooh, big shots coming out, and that beautiful lead to the body coming over the top. Really nice mixing up with the elevation. Cleric just trying to land that uppercut, but just Wilson out of the way. Beautiful job inside leg kick, roundhouse to the body. We like to see that.
That's a big worry from Aldo, those leg kicks.
Yeah, and this is a high-paced face coming out here.
I know. They're here to bang.
Those 1-2s coming outside for Wilson. He is turning it up, but already we see a little bit of stamina coming down from him. Even if your opponent's not slipping and you whiff on those shots, you are going to lose stamina. And the patient gameplay from Cleric can definitely play off in the later rounds. Oh, beautiful job! The leg kick lands, the turning side kick with the big rock. Stamina is low for Wilson. Beautiful there. Oh! He has taken it to him, 3.
Oh my goodness, this is so fast-paced compared to the last fight.
Definitely.
I love it.
Love it too. Cleric trying to return with them hooks. Real big shots coming in for Wilson, trying to stick that overhand right. And good roundhouses land to the body by Cleric. Cleric knows what he's doing, man. Wilson's putting up a high-paced face. He's got that rock already, but, you know, this slow pace by Cleric is how you want to fight with Jose Aldo. And there's the lead uppercut into the big right-hand rock. Ooh!
And they're just trading rocks right now. What a match.
Oh my goodness. Cleric getting a little rock there on the outside. The left hook sneaking around his guard. Trying to settle in and calm himself down.
Wilson is mixing up that jab. Wilson is doing such a good job mixing in that jab straight body hook with jab straight uppercut combo. And we have a little bit of lag, guys.
Yeah, big nice right hand land to the body. Both fighters are going to reset here after that lag. There we go. Nice bit here. The fake. Look at all these little fakes coming out here, and really not even using that jab to land it, but really trying to land, you know, shots after the jab and using it as a fake as well as a distance gauge, as you should do. But having that range advantage is Wilson's really taking advantage of it, but eats a right hand, I believe, after the head kick. Cleric now pushing forward. Got to be careful. He did get rocked coming forward last time. You see that block of Holloway low, slips a left hand. Beautiful job. Those leg kicks. Ooh, the 1-2.
The leg kicks come in play when they determine a bit of space from each other, which they're starting to do now with their stamina's dropping. And he's rocked again.
Oh, he's down! What's it?
Fight over!
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Latest Cleric. Good try. Roses to your mom, though, because Max Holloway had to send him. Great knockout.
Great knockout indeed, man. Patient. After all that forward pressure, waited, slipped that, I believe it was a jab or a straight, but he slipped off nicely, landed the uppercut, and that rocked him first initially, and then he just followed up for the fight there. Good work, constant pressure. I mean, we were slightly concerned there, Wilson. That was a lot of early pressure, a lot of early, you know, stamina being used there. But yeah, I mean, he got that win in that's emphatic fashion, I would say there. Great win.
Yes.
Definitely, man. Wilson, one to look out for. Some beautiful combos. Judged the range. Kept the distance perfect. Fantastic, fantastic pressure. And yeah, I was a bit worried. There. Cloak looked like it was a much more patient style. Playing Jose Aldo, looking to land those leg kicks and things like that from the outside. But yeah, Wilson with the beautiful knockout. And landed that beautiful inside leg kick, turning side kick and early on as well.
I know, it was so interesting because mid-round, they started to go really in on each other. I did not know how it was going to end.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Right, let's see if we can get this second fight back, guys. I don't see it up right now. We want to make sure that we eventually bring the second fight to you. I think the fourth fight is good and ready to go. Now, I don't want to necessarily skip over too many fights here this evening, but I'm not seeing our second fight of the night up, which was, of course, our notorious Top Cat Brad fight, the Tony Ferguson mirror match that we started to watch there that just dropped there for a second. So I think we might have to move on to the next one. I'm not hearing anything from the guys in the back here. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything for the guys in the back. So I think, yeah, I think we'll move on to the next one because if that one's not up and these guys are ready, So looks like we will be moving on to the next one. See if Notorious Top Cat can get that stream back up. The good thing about Proving Grounds, guys, is we like to move through these fights nice and fast. You know, these cards aren't as long. We like to bring you the action quick. Delays aren't good. And these guys are ready. These guys have already picked and they've readied up here 3.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if Mark Hunt is really the choice he's gonna go with against DC, sporting the champion shorts just to show his position.
Yeah, we'll see. Not lock that one in. We have Crucifix here taking on Martin Kings. Oh,
He
was
was.
that
He
it?
locked
Or
it
did
in.
they go back to the menu? Was that a lock in?
That was it. It
Oh,
was a
my
lock in,
goodness
yes.
me. I mean, Crucifix, it's all in the name, guys. We know what Crucifix is trying to do. He's been here at ESFL before. I think he's 1-1. I don't know if that's
Are you
right.
supposed to go, Crooks?
Let's check. Yes. Crucifix is currently 1-1, but he's coming off of a loss.
Ah, there we go.
And after his loss, he did change his name. It was EK Crucifix, but now he is Crucifix V2 from the V2 clan. And they're all about grappling, which is the reason why he chose this Daniel Cormier. So let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, Crucifix, obviously, guys, it's in the name. He's looking to take you down, get that position. I think Crew maybe has his mic on, but that's okay as long as he doesn't talk too much. I think we'll be all right. But yeah, this should be a good fight. This should be a really good fight, especially with Mark Hunt. You're going to have a tough time coming off your back. Again, I don't think there's any audio for this one, guys. We've got it turned up. I'm not sure if the fighters are playing it out a certain way, maybe because he has his headset on. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But yeah, Mark Hunt versus DC. I mean, it is a heavyweight, but Crucifix looking to get that top of his position and probably from the clinch. So I would say, you know, if you're the Arcane Legend, you got to watch that. You got to watch them clinches.
He's nervous. Make him wait.
We can hear Crucifix talking right now. What is this? All right. All right. No skip here, but yeah, Crucifix had some good performances, man. His first performance was dominant. He definitely got that top position secured. I can't remember who he lost to. I don't know if you have it there.
No, I don't have it here, actually, and I don't remember myself.
We'd have to go back and check. But that was, I think that was maybe he was on ESFL 1 and 2. He may have lost, last fight was ESFL 2. It might have been a while ago, but he's back now. Proving grounds, ready to rock and roll. Post-patch. Here we go. Crucifix in the red gloves with the DC pick here.
Let's go. And no glove touch, guys. The theme of the night.
Double jab straight into that clinch attempt, like we asked. He's now into the double unders already, and Martin 23 Kings here is going to have a bit of bother. There's the big body lock takedown. The Crucifix position denied, though. Denied the first Crucifix.
Yeah, true. He was a bit obvious with the first attempt, but he's showing you his cards.
Yeah, but I mean, we know what Crucifix wants to do, and he is V2 as well. I believe that I don't know if that's a V2, that is a V2 clan. I always like to think of it as a V2 who's coming back as version 2 of himself, you know?
Right, he actually contacted me yesterday and confirmed that it is a V2 clan, yes.
There we go, there we go. Good stuff. I would have read it the other way, you know? But there we go. Again, sorry. Securing that top mount position. Good work on top already by Crucifix. He's where he wants. This is the dominant position. This might be a short night for Martin Kings. A bold move to take that Mark Hunt pick, and he needs to roll to his back here, get the shuffle down, but he's still transitioned back to half guard. It just seems super dangerous. Got to watch that Crucifix position. If he gets to side control again here, back to the full mount. This is not good. Yeah, not good for Martin.
There's so much patience coming from Crucifix right now.
Yeah, that block is deteriorating slowly as well here, breaking him down. Again, he gets the bump back down, the hip bump back down to not postured up full mount, but he's in half guard now, and his block is just going to go down. The slice, the beautiful knee slice into the full mount position.
Yeah.
This is good control here from my Crucifix on the top, just getting his ground and pound
Great
off.
Control.
And like we
patient ground and pound right through the block.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the thing about any ground and pound. It's going to help you on the feet as well, because that block is such a crucial position. We saw Martin go straight for the stand up there and Hunt able to get it, and now we have that side saddle position. Those elbows are coming out, the block is going down. This is really bad for Martin, and there's still 2 minutes left in this round. He has all the grapple advantage right now. He has to try and move for something.
I know, but he only tries to get up directly. He's not thinking forward. He's only in the moment. I hope he gets back to his wits here on the ground.
Hopefully. I mean, the control from Crucifix has been very impressive. But it's like we said earlier, you know, you can come in as good a striker as you want, but if you aren't prepared to stop that clinch attempt, because that is how all of these takedowns happen, guys. If you're listening now, you're a striker. It's about the clinch. 90% of the time, you got to stop that clinch, because that's exactly how everyone likes to set up their takedowns. They can shoot from open space. It's not easy for you to read. That double jump into the clinch was all it took. I guarantee you Crucifix does that every single day on a daily basis and catches 90% of players with it. He's in his world, you're in the clinch, and now the grappling has been exchanged. Now, Martin, you're up.
And they're finally up.
Good job, Martin, to get back to his feet there. 30 seconds left in this round. If I was mine, I wouldn't even try and swing too big. Just try and waste this. Just, hold this round out here.
Yeah, certainly. They have equal stamina right now, so all Martin has to do is stay alive for a second.
Double jab straight back into the clinch again, and not read there by Martin, who needs to pick up on that in the next round. Look how low Martin's block is.
I know. Every time he blocks one of those knees, it gets lower and lower. But I would like to see DC use that dirty brawler. I believe it's level 5 and get some of those punches in while in the clinch.
Yeah, Martin's really got to make reads on that double jab entry here. Expect him to come out straight with it. It's all about denying that clinch straight with a head kick. And
he whiffed a head kick.
Yeah, Martin going for...
What was he thinking?
For broke there, knowing he lost that first round. But you have 2 rounds to win here, Martin. If you can get some uppercuts landed, but this is bad. Back into the top position, on his back. Block going down. This might be it here, 3.
Yeah, it might be it, but let's admire the graphics a little bit. Look at Mark Hunt's hair. It looks so good in this state. That's funny.
It's true. That new tattoo, that
it's over.
There we go. Crucifix getting that ground and pound.
Over.
Dominant victory by Crucifix. Dominant. And doing what he likes to do. He's going to take you down. He's going to beat you up. If you can't stop that clinch, it's going to be a long night for you. And he proved it right there. The clinch, guys. You got to stop the clinch. Forget the takedowns. It's the clinch.
Impressive W by Crucifix V2 tonight, man. Good job.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, V2, like you said, grapplers, I'm sure we'll see more of them coming out. No more V2 people on the card this evening, but look out for V2 in the future, guys. Grapplers, we can still hear them talking here as well. But unfortunate there for Mike. I know he was filling in on short notice, I believe there. So, props to him for filling in on short notice. Thank you for doing that. We always appreciate fighters stepping up short notice, but maybe just not sure what he was getting into against Crucifix there. Known for his ground and pound and just, didn't get the Crucifix though. Didn't get the Crucifix position.
He didn't. And he went for it the very first opportunity he had. And maybe if he didn't, it would have set in a little stronger.
Exactly. Now we're ready to jump straight to the next one. I don't know if you have that fight ready to go. On to the next fight. We've got Cabral. I think it's Cabral.
Yes, Cabral.
Taking on
Cabral.
XLM Quality here. And we're going to jump straight into this next fight. Now, this is something we don't see every day. We've got a women's bantamweight matchup 3.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of exciting. And I've seen Cabral fight, so I'm hoping he's ready for this because with a name like iQuality, it leaves a lot to expect. I hope he brings some quality gameplay.
Well, I mean, we got Cabral picking Chris Cyborg, so if we go by names here, I think we can assume what's going to happen. But certainly, if we got quality versus brawling, I mean, this seems like it'll be a good matchup, especially if Brawl is going to come forward and put that pressure on. I mean, you picking Cyborg, women's bantamweight Brawl, I mean... this is again proving grounds. Brawl hopefully coming out to make a statement, put on that forward pressure, but we don't know. It might be a ruse. It
might be. He might go to the clinch and dominate in the clinch. He might lay on top of her. With the proving grounds, you never know when you haven't fought her before, so this is their 100% way to prove themselves. Set a name in.
And there's a cat as well in here somewhere.
Yeah, and my cat. And my cat wanted to say hello.
No worries. Right, so yeah, we are going to get the Nunes Cyborg pick. Now, this is a great matchup. I love having this matchup anytime online happens here. It's a great little matchup. Cyborg obviously got them leg kicks, slightly slower, but a lot more power. And coming forward with that forward pressure intentionally, and the clinch stats in there as well. But Nunes does have the speed and the footwork. Going to be a bit longer than Cyborg. This is going to be a great fight.
Yeah, it is going to be a great fight. I like how Nunes' reach is shorter, so when they're in close in a brawling phone booth situation, who knows how it can go, oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong about reach. Actually, Cyborg has a smaller reach. So this is going to be an interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Amanda Nunes has them long arms and likes to strike on the end of those punches. iQuality, I mean, you can definitely play an elusive striker with Nunes. You have the power, but there's no reason to, brawl. You have the range advantage over a lot of your opponents here. And we'll see what iQuality tries to do, if it's going to be that in-tight, close-up style with the knees and the body kicks and the hooks coming in close, or if he will sit on the outside and trade. A name like iQuality, like we said, we'll see here. But Cabral, I love that name, Cabral.
Yeah.
if it's
He's
coming
ready
forward
to
with that full
brawl it
pressure.
out.
Yeah, we'll see. It should be a good fight. I have just received word as well that Brad and the Notorious Top Cat will be fighting after this. So the second fight of the evening, the fight we couldn't bring you, we are going to bring you that one again after this fight. So we will have the full 7 fights that were scheduled for tonight. I'm excited for this one. We've had some good fights so far, some high-paced fights.
He's had great fights tonight.
Wilson last cleric flight, latest cleric flight was great. Wilson coming in strong. Knockout with Max Holloway and the crucifix showing that ground and pound. So 2 prospects already revealed. Let's see if we get another one tonight. Here we go. 4th fight of the night. Cabral in the red gloves taking on Xylem High Quality
tonight.
in the blue.
Proving grounds.
Here we go. And High Quality already establishing that jab on that leg kick from the outside. Backing up, light on the feet here. Blocks low to get the extra movement. And there's a slip on the inside of that jab. A nice slip. You want to be careful if you get followed up on with the 1-2 that we just saw Cabral throw there. And there's a knee as well. Quality definitely working the outside here. Nice little head movement there from Cabral. Ooh, the double leg kicks.
And then a few jabs after to define that space.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Quality's trying to just find the range on the outside, but getting tagged and trying to come in here. And now Cabral's almost fighting to that style, sitting on the outside a little bit more as well. And firing those long shots. The 1-2 comes out with the uppercut. Already rocked. Got to be careful with the heavy hands perk from Cyborg. Quality's got to just sit back and recover here and be careful.
Good read. Oh my God, Cyborg is going so in right now.
Yeah, classic. Classic outside leg kick into the overhand. Easy technique. Catches people a lot of the time. This level, you'd like to think you have it down, but they still get caught with that sometimes. The 1-2 into that uppercut is what Cabral's looking for, and he's landed it a few times. Quality's got to be careful pushing forward like this and no stamina. That's the one hook coming around the outside.
High Quality is getting caught with the head movement a lot. Hopefully he becomes more tactical with that.
Yeah, it seems to only be slipping to the inside as well, and always leading with that jab. Good job landing that body kick there. Looking to grapple here. Black belts on both fighters, so the ground stats are relatively even here. Top position slightly higher. Actually, I think top position is quite good for both fighters here. There's some big hooks coming in. You've got to be careful throwing that knee that close to Cyborg. High Quality really having trouble finding the range and getting on the inside. And Cabral on the outside here just blocking everything, landing double jabs. And there's that uppercut again. Just picking Quality off from the outside. Ooh, outside leg kick into the overhand. Beautiful job getting the clinch. Yeah, knee to the body, knee to the head there, 3.
Wow.
Just circling out.
Good slip, but Quality's pulling punches by mistake. I think he's worrying a bit right now.
Yeah, trying to keep that block up. He keeps walking into that double jab. Just moving forward with the hands down, trying to think about your own offense before even thinking about what's going to come back at you when you step into range. You need to be a little bit more attentive and patient. And again, swinging on low stamina, eats that lead uppercut. And there's the overhand. I think this will be it. Cabral, nice, patient, simple.
Great patience.
Good performance by Cabral. I mean, stayed on the outside. Just caught High Quality moving in every single time. High Quality, again, didn't seem to be setting up the strikes. You know, always thinking like, this is where I'm going to go forward and throw. And by the time he stepped into range, Cabral was already there landing shots. Boom, overhand finish.
And the head movement is what finished him. I feel like if he blocked it, he might have survived or at least had more of a chance than moving his head right into it. He wasn't thinking about the strike.
Definitely.
You have to move to the outside of the overhand when it comes to dodge it. You can't move to the inside of the body. The overhand lands right there.
Yeah, definitely. He moved into the overhand, which didn't help. But even so, I think any kind of head movement when it's that late, if the block was up, I don't think the block was completely broken, but, you know, it may have just gone straight through anyway, but definitely slipped to the wrong side of that punch.
It was close.
And good job.
Zero stamina as well. Good job.
Good job by Cabral. I mean, just dominant performance. We've seen 3 just dominant performances so far this evening.
Yes.
Just putting it on.
All first round finishes.
High Quality just walking into that stand up there by Cabral. He really just planted and stayed on the back foot. I mean, we said it before the fight. Oh, Cabral's going to come forward, you know, put the pressure on.
Yeah.
And, just really did a great, countering on the outside here, which was really, really good. Right. Looks like we have Notorious Top Cat back up against Brad. Let's bring you this fight again. And there we go. We can jump straight back into this one. Before we jump into it, let's just take a quick look at the fight card. Quick recap here of the events on this evening. So we had TH recognized getting the win over Super Slick. Recognize Sharon is back on the scene, not here to mess around. Easy win, first round win. This second fight, we're going to bring you again now. Wilson, that Max Holloway performance. Wilson's a buddy of yours. What did you think, Three God? It was good, right? It was good. And then we had, after that, we had Crucifix, obviously getting that ground and pound position, and Cabral putting it on eye quality. But let's jump straight over because this fight is ready to go. We're going to bring it to you again now. Top Cat taking on Brad. Here we go for this one.
With the Tony Ferguson mirror match. Let's get it.
Yeah, the mirror match. I mean, T-Ferg is, we've seen T-Ferg a lot. We've seen T-Ferg win by subs, win by decisions, win by knockouts. I mean, very versatile fight. And we don't know these guys' games necessarily. I mean, we've had a few grapplers tonight. 2 people have won by grappling. Oh, let's turn this down. We've had another case of microphone squishiness again. Yeah, but we're really getting to see the strength of fighters. I mean, there are very few completely well-rounded fighters in ESFL. I mean, everyone at the top, at the highest level, can obviously fight everywhere, but not everyone always chooses to employ their game that way.
Yeah, true.
So it's good to see what people are going to bring to the table. And here we go. T-Ferg mirror match coming up here. We have Brad B in the, I think he's in the, Brad B in the purple, on the right-hand side in the blue gloves, and we've got Notorious Top Cat in the red gloves. We're going to test that audio one more time for you guys. No, no, I don't know what that is, but never mind. Here we go. Brad B putting on that pressure. Notorious back against the cage here, trying to circle out, throw them uppercuts. Hands down low for both fighters here. Keeping that work on.
Brad B seems to be making a real point of pushing his opponent towards the cage.
Yeah, really, really just trying to get that forward pressure. Lands a beautiful roundhouse there, just catching Notorious Top Cat as he moves out. I love that new blocking animation as well.
Yeah, me too.
Just hands on the head, covering up. It's realistic. When you don't have those boxing gloves, you know, palm to the forehead is a legit technique with MMA gloves. Ooh, ducks straight into that lead uppercut. Brad just putting on an arsenal of strikes here, and looks like, you know, we got Top Cat. Oh, there it goes, like the right hand circling off to the left-hand side and coming straight over the top of that rocking Brad. Got to be careful pushing too much forward here, but some stamina advantage there as well. Oh, we've gone down again. Oh, no. Right. I'm not sure if we're going to get that fight to you this evening, guys. The stream drops again there. Might have to move on to the next one here. Oh, I'm getting word that it might still be up. Let me get a refresh in here and see what happens. Let's see. Oh, no, we're still going. We are still going. Still oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
Right, get the refresh off there. Here we go. Did anything happen while we were away, 3 God? Can you fill us in on those 10 seconds?
Yeah, so while we were gone, I was watching. There was a few leg kicks coming out of Notorious Top Cat, and he's beginning to set that into motion a little more right now. Brad B is trying to fight against that adversity, but it seems to be pressuring him backwards a bit because he's losing a bit more stamina. I think he's becoming more aware.
Yeah, I saw a beautiful leg kick coming over the top of that thigh here, and Brad B just got to be careful at lead left leg, especially because the stamina is now coming a bit even. Lands a roundhouse of his own here, doing a good job slipping underneath that jab, but it looks like Top Cat is starting to go for those legs, which will definitely pay dividends in a fight like this.
We're walking backwards.
Yeah, definitely walking backwards, and Brad B, that will stop that forward pressure as well. There's that lead uppercut landing beautifully. More shots to the body coming in here. Yeah, Top Cat definitely finding his range and his rhythm now. Both fighters just circling, and that's a great way to stop forward pressure because those leg kicks and body kicks will do more damage as your opponent is advancing. So if your opponent's always coming forward, that's the time to use those leg kicks. That's the time to stop and plant and throw them leg kicks and stop that forward pressure. And we see Brad now backing up as well. He's not coming forward as much. Starting to move forward now, but we'll see if Top Cat goes back to that leg kick.
And he's beginning to drop his block. A few more hooks came out in that round. That was a good round. Impressive performance.
Yeah, good job. Good adjustments made by Top Cat here. We'll see what happens, man. This is just seems fairly well matched. This is one of the first fights that's gone over the first round here as well, which is good.
I know. Hope he picks up here in the second round.
Yeah, we've got Top Cat in the red gloves on the left-hand side and Brad in the blue gloves here. Brad B30. Top Cat trying
He's
to...
choosing to stand directly in front of him. Interesting tactic.
Yeah, Brad really looking for that forward pressure. And oh, God, both fighters just slipping off here.
Oh, man.
Erratic head movement from both. Brad just walked straight into a hook there. Not really trying to slip too many strikes. Top Cat trying to land that leg kick again here. Brad's still moving forward with this pressure here, 3.
It is. It's strong. But as I said before the fight started, whoever goes down in stamina in the first round is going to have to face a little bit of trouble because it's hard to keep the same pace with T-Ferg when your stamina gets a little low.
Beautiful job getting that outside leg trip there from
Great
the clinch. That's a good tactic by Brad, man. If you're losing that stand-up position, take the fight somewhere else. Test your opponent. You know, these guys are new. No one's seen each other fight before. They may have fought just once, but I think that was because of the disconnect. So, yeah, test them in all areas. But a good job back to the feet by Notorious. And here, seems to be a lot more comfortable on this side of the screen, but gets a bit reckless there, 3. And gets tagged again.
Totally reckless. And he got his hooks slipped. And he's paying for it right now.
Oh, he's standing throwing back, though. Just the stamina was super low for Brad, but just kept swinging away. And 2 uppercuts eaten straight down the middle there for Brad. Got to be careful. Oh, the head kick block. Oh, beautiful job slipping to the outside of that uppercut there, 3.
Yeah, Brad B is in some trouble right now. I hope he gets his head on his shoulders and comes back from this.
Yeah, Notorious Top Cat now starting to slow the fight down. Knows he has a stamina advantage and just going to start to pick him apart. There's the 1-2. Got to be careful slipping out there. Brad B still landing some good shots. Landing an uppercut. Oh, trading right hands. Brad's landing first there.
Wow.
And again with a left hook, catching him coming in.
They are really trying to see who can get the sway hook off first.
Yeah. They're both just swinging into it here. I'd like to see Top Cat go back to them leg kicks. Slow this fight back down.
Yeah, me too. Slow it down, buddy.
Inside leg kick overhand might be there for Top Cat as well. With Brad's forward pressure. Oh, again, slipping to the outside into that uppercut. And a lot of head movements really dangerous. But there we go. Double uppercut catching Brad there.
Double uppercut.
Brad just very offensively minded here. Just, you know, standing still in one place, trying to get strikes off, but eating those uppercuts. And now he's finding a home for it. He's going back to it there, 3.
Double uppercut was a thing pre-patch, so it's interesting to see it come back. He's got dropped with a leg kick. That's interesting.
Yeah, just swinging out, but like, I think Brad's very, very offensively minded here. Now he's looking to block, but again, he's trying to duck and sway into these shots, and you know that's not really going to work out for him. He's going to get caught like that again, just left standing. Like you said there, 3 post-patch, right? Yeah, post-patch is. You know, really nowadays, head movement should only be after making those reads on your opponent. If your opponent's always leading with the jab, then start to think about, okay, I'm going to slip counter this jab. Or maybe step in with your jab or your 1-2 and then slip when they try and throw back at you with short hooks on the inside, which you can usually predict. Or slipping to the left or the right. But moving on the outside whilst your opponent's coming forward and you're not sure what they're going to throw, I mean, you can lead to troublesome situations.
It's so dangerous just throwing your head in an unspecific pattern to by chance slip a hook or uppercut that's coming your way. It just shows that you don't have any patience to try to figure your opponent out. You're just going straight forward, focused on one goal, which is dropping this dude. But you got to slow down.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's completely correct there, Free. And we're moving on to the third round. Notorious starting to take over here. We'll see if we'll get a finish from either fighter. Brad's still swinging hard, but we'll see. Stamina's still up for both fighters. They will touch gloves now. Brad in the blue gloves here. Notorious capped up in the red. And let's see, third and final round here. This is the proving grounds. Now he's doing a good job. Reading the jab and slipping to the... Well, he slipped to the inside. Well, he did slip to the outside of it, actually. Doing a good job there. But again, both slipping and trading those hooks.
And something that Top Cat is starting to employ more is he jabs while standing still, and then he throws his straight while walking backwards. And that'll stop any forward momentum that comes to him after that jab if it's not a head sway.
Yeah, you can see it again there. Good read there, 3. He's definitely working that jab and then looking to step back with a straight. Does it again there, which is definitely working for Brad, who's just slipping and ripping and trying to land anything here. Big wind up on the overhand. Eats straight into a head kick. Not great here for Brad.
That should have KO'd him, actually, but that's quite interesting to see. Hope he comes back from that.
Really just winding up on that overhand. Brad just trying to slip and rip and throw big shots here. As long as Top Cat doesn't get crazy. I mean, if Top Cat wanted,
he could won the fight at this point, Top Cat.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, Top Cat could probably sit on the outside, make him swing, make him miss, and look to counter. There's no need to step inside and trade here with Brad, who's just winging.
Whoa. He is just winging because he did a moving sway to the outside of that over, breezed by it.
But you gotta know Brad might think he's 2 rounds down, gotta go for broke here, get well off what he can, really make a, anything
That's what I would
happen.
like to see.
I mean, Top Cat is always leading with that jab once they reset. After the reset, the jab comes out. When they're in close, something else can come out. Maybe not a good time to slip, but after the reset, it's always that jab. And he did a good job slipping it at the start of the round, but gets the outside trip again with the takedown. Let's see if he can hold top position.
Yeah,
I
knew he was going for a sub. That's the only option right now for him, and let's see how this goes.
Heavy on the bottom way escape here, trying to push 3 gauges now, but Brad's still in control. Oh, no, just gets out.
Okay, good.
Denies the roll to sprawl. Brad, he might have the top position. If he can make the transition to
full mount. He's going to go for it again?
Yeah,
no,
kind of telegraphed. And Notorious, good job. Side control up. Oh, turning it pretty close there. Pretty dangerous.
He got it. I was really close.
After this reset, there's a lot of left hooks coming out from Notorious. There's the 1-2 coming in instead of that leg kick. Change up to southpaw now. Oh, good job slipping the overhand. Big hooks to the body.
Great overhand slip. Oh, that's fight.
Yeah, that is it. Notorious all over. Oh, no, he's good. Oh, he's still good. That chin of Tony Ferguson.
Now he has guard, so with 1 minute, he can get a sub, hopefully.
Again, both players reverse it. The same transition from the top mount. That transition to top mount, but good job by Notorious there and getting that rock, just stepping on the outside and throwing hooks whilst moving. We don't see that a lot. You know, a lot of people plant and throw those hooks. Good reversal here by Brad.
Yeah, true. I feel like Brad should have stayed on the bottom instead of getting that top mount reversal, because he could have done something with Tony Ferg's 96 bottom and full guard.
Exactly, yeah. But oh, here comes Notorious. There's only 5 seconds left in this round. That's a pretty dominant win. But, you know, see what the judges say on the scorecards, because you never know.
Let's see what the judges say. That stamina difference was insane. I love seeing the true stamina game deployed in UFC 3.
Again, we want to apologize, guys. Obviously, 95% of our fights, there is audio, but I think these two guys were having a bit of problem running the stream through, and the audio for this fight was very, very scrambled. So we turned it off. We didn't want you guys to hear that. But I apologize for not having the audio for that one. We generally have audio every fight. If you're an ESFL watcher, then you definitely know there's audio. All right, let's see who gets it. The nod to T in the red gloves. Top Cat. Notorious. There we go. Gets the win.
Top Cat. Good job, buddy.
Took a while to get there. But he gets the win. Nice decision victory. Settled into the fight. Nothing too overly impressive.
It was an overall perfect performance, honestly, from Notorious Top Cat. He did a great job controlling almost every aspect of that fight.
He did get a little reckless at certain points, I thought.
Yeah, true.
Standing and trading when he really didn't need to. He had really good control on the outside. And he was doing a good job, like he said, with that jab and that move back straight as well, which was really, really impressive.
But with the way he was playing, it kind of has me convinced that could have been part of his game plan to get T-Ferg on the opposite side of him to gas out by trading with him a bunch, because he wasn't throwing a lot of things. It was a little reckless, but overall, it might have been part of his plan.
That's true. He did have a massive stamina advantage come the end of the fight, so it was
massive.
True. All right, guys, we have 2 fights left for you this evening. It's moved through quite quick tonight, but there we go. We only have Jigsaw taking on Island Easy. And then we have Double Matt taking on Spider. Now, I'm excited to see Island Easy come back, because Island Easy, very nice guy, you know, very active in chat, talked a lot on Twitter as well, asking for another fight, saying he didn't bring his A game, he wants another chance, and he is coming back tonight. So Island Easy, in my mind, you know, he's talked a little bit, we know a little bit about him, could be a name we see in the future, could be a top prospect coming up.
True, he's versing Jigsaw 736. I don't know much about Jigsaw, but I do know that he is good, and the co-main event is definitely quite hyped up. And he's picking Yoel Romero. That's a very tough matchup.
Here we go. We can hear fighter mics again tonight, guys. Just remind to turn their mics off if you can hear us. I think I can hear a weird voice distortion almost coming out there, which is very strange. But here we go. Island Easy taking on Jigsaw. It is going to be middleweight. Now, I know that Island Easy is a striker, and he really struggled last week with the grappling aspect. And you know what it was? It was those clinch attempts again, 3. Clinches, set up those takedowns. He has to deny that clinch this week.
And let's see if he can execute that in this fight. I feel like he should be a little more conscious of that this time. I think he'll do a good job.
I feel like a lot of fighters are so worried about those takedowns. You know, oh, Island Easy 11 wins to 2 over Jigsaw. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, we'll see how this plays out. I mean, Jigsaw does have the grappling advantage here. Robert Whittaker, not easy to take down, but Yo Romero's top game is no joke. And Jigsaw again, we know he's a good fighter, but we don't know what kind of game plan he's going to bring tonight. But here we go, Island Easy in the red gloves, Jigsaw in the blue. Let's go.
Starting off with head sways.
Yeah. But at least he's not trying to throw after them, you know. He's using them a little more defensively and trying to set up with a jab afterwards. There's the clinch. But good job, Island Easy. Denies the first one. Already looking for it. And there's a nice straight to the body coming out here. Island Easy sitting on the outside here, trying to use them head sways. Got to be careful of that leg kick as well. If he is going to sit and plant, good read by Jigsaw. If someone is sitting and planting like that, the leg kick is a great little move to just throw in there. Make them come forward. Make them move to that position. Got to be careful with that jab, though, 3, right? If someone is making all those sways, walking in with the jab is not the best thing to do. Again with the leg kick.
I like how Jigsaw's fanning a few uppercuts. It's setting his opponent up.
Yeah, definitely. We see a bit more of a there. Gets the clinch off an Island Easy. Almost forgot about that there. Getting a little bit too carried away with the head sways, but does a good job getting out of it. And didn't throw the knee last time. Last week we saw him go to that knee immediately every time he got clinched. No knee this time. Just patience and transitioned out of it.
Yeah.
Jigsaw doing a really good job working the legs here, though. Island catching a little left hook, but that's basically the only shot he's landed so far.
Jigsaw is continuously feinting this lead uppercut, but not letting it go. Ireland is not picking up on that and moving his head to the side. Maybe he doesn't want to bite on the fake.
Ooh, we got caught there faking, but I got to think that Jigsaw's just trying to wear him down here and fake almost to set up that clinch attempt again. He's ducking in here, but not throwing. There's the clinch attempt here. There's a knee to the body and straight into the leg grab. Island Easy going for the transition back to tie clinch, but not able to get it. Foot on the hip straight away, but Jigsaw denies.
Twice. Good job.
Yeah,
straight to half guard.
Straight to half guard. A little stamina low here. He needs to transition now, but he's choosing to wait. Island Easy had a bit of a stamina advantage now. He needs to get out and transition now while the stamina is still low before he can set up the position here. And Jigsaw's now going to start building that grapple advantage. Going to take his time. Good job. Sin back to half guard here. Island Easy needs to get them transitions going here. Maybe get some fakes off. Try and get that back sit position. But nope. Good job getting back to full guard. Oh, good job on the reversal. Beautiful job. Now let's see if Island Easy goes straight for the stand-up or if he tries to just be patient here. The fake into the get-up. I like that. Nice. And Jigsaw with the kickoff.
Yeah, that was interesting to kick off for Jigsaw. I figured he wanted to save that a bit of stamina.
That left leg for Island Easy is looking red. It's about half health already. Ooh, good job slipping the outside there. Gets around that lead uppercut of Jigsaw, who is going for that. Like you said, he was feinting it, but now he's throwing it, and now he's getting slipped.
Yeah.
Jigsaw now can't find his rhythm. They're trying to slip strikes aren't there, but lands a little shot combination there. Needs to go back to that leg kick, but it's hard when this forward pressure's coming out from Island Easy.
True. Jigsaw, Ireland Easy needs to stop throwing multiple swinging combos after a head sway. He does head sway, hook, hook. That can destroy your stamina. Yeah. I would like to see him make that correction and not get killed for it in the second round.
Yeah, definitely. The stamina advantage already swinging in one direction. I'm not sure who they'll give that round to. Jigsaw with the takedown.
Yeah, me either.
And the bit of the top position. And you know what? Island Easy throwing a lot, but he didn't really land a lot. Jigsaw doing a good job, especially early on, staying composed. But here we go. Second round. Red gloves for Island Easy coming out for his second fight here at Esfl, and the newcomer Jigsaw in the blue gloves, opening up with that inside leg kick overhand. I like that.
And Lee Hook caught that sway.
Yeah, beautiful job. Again, Island Easy looking to plant and sway here. Again, ducking in with the uppercut, but his stamina will drop after that. Lots of head movement coming out, but straight into the clinch again. I feel like Island, good job escaping there. We need to see that knee coming out from Jigsaw immediately for those clinch attempts. That's what caught him and stopped that transition. Ooh, caught swaying again there. Straight hook block. Jigsaw's got great defense. Really good defense.
He does. The patience.
Yeah, the patience is definitely there. Knows when he can land that. And there we
go. He goes. The leg kick paid off.
Beautiful job. 4 straight into a double leg. And he's going to deny that as well.
It's a stack guard. Here we go.
See how good his top control is. A couple of good denies there from the stack guard position. Let's see if there's a position he likes here. Foot on the hips. Back into stack guard. Not even to side control here. Interesting 3. We haven't seen that yet.
I know. It's Be interesting to see how Island Easy gets out. Oh, and to have...
Oh, beautiful job. Fake into full mount. And this is bad here for Island Easy. But does a good job rolling to his back. Let's see if he goes for the shimmy shake. Back flat coming out here. Unable to stop that Island Easy. Still able to roll to half guard here. But he's back to where he started and he needs to move. Good job. Good transition while your opponent's throwing strikes there.
Oh, he had a chance to get out with a slight amount of grapple advantage, but now he's back.
He's back, and here comes the transition to side control. Jigsaw doing a good job mixing it up. And a lot of top pressure coming out for Jigsaw. Really showing, but good job back to the clincher. But no, good deny by Jigsaw. No. Now he's in a bad way. Grapple advantage in the favor of Jigsaw there. And the stamina just getting depleted more and more. Island Easy in the same position he was in last week. He has that grapple advantage. He needs to transition. Good solid shots coming out from Jigsaw as well. He's doing a lot of transitioning, but he is landing a couple of shots here and there, which will score him points.
Yeah, true. We need to see Island Easy get off of his back right now if he has any chance to win this fight, it seems.
There are definitely a lot of good strikers in the SFL. We have a lot of good strikers, and there are a lot of elite strikers who can contend with those good strikers. But some of those elite strikers at the top level have good ground defense. And if you don't have that, then you're going to have a tough time against some of these grapplers. Making that change to southpaw here.
Yeah.
The stamina isn't too much of a, a change considering what happened, but Jigsaw definitely dominating this round.
True, and Island Easy thrown to the last second.
That first round could have gone either way there, 3. I think, Island Easy's got to come out big to try and take this fight from him.
Yeah, I think it's another situation like the last fight where it could have gone either way at one point, but now that it's edged out, we need to see something big coming from Island if he wants to have his first win here.
And it's when he, he's starting off the rounds well, but when he plants and starts doing all that head movement, it's almost as if he forgets that your opponent's not trying to strike, he's trying to get that clinch. Don't worry about slipping those strikes. He's not even throwing those big strikes. You need to deny that clinch. That is your #1 priority. Let your strikes come after the denies. And he's not changed.
There's another leg kick.
Third and final round here in the co-main event of the evening. Island Easy in the red gloves taking on Jigsaw in the blue. Oh, gets caught pushing forward there with that lead uppercut. And there's the clinch attempt again, man. Jigsaw doing a good job employing his game plan. Really patient here. I'm very impressed with Jigsaw and his patience.
Yeah, me too.
Good job slipping that jab. Again, going back to the uppercut, lead hook.
There we go.
Got to be careful of that. Head kick blocked, and Jigsaw backing out here, nice and calm. Recovering as well. Look at him just sit here and recover his health. Good job. So much forward pressure from Island. He's almost charging at Jigsaw.
I know, but there he goes with those head sways again, looking for something.
As soon as the sway comes out as well, Jigsaw is stopping. He's not trying to throw multiple punches. He's always throwing one. Throwing one. If they slip, he'll stop. Island Easy just trying to slip and get something, by chance off here, which is fair enough. You might be in the last round out, but just slip straight into a left hook there. No problem for Jigsaw. And again, the clinch, nice and easy. I think some
good.
patience.
I wanted to see him deny. Oh, the denials are coming out. Good job.
Good job. That's a good job getting out of that clinch, Island. Like, you can get it as long as you can get out of it. And a good job getting out of it there. Oh, good job slipping under that left hook. That duck coming down nicely, but he's been looking for that lead uppercut all fight. So if you're going to duck down, you've got to watch that lead uppercut. There it is.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try and land that again. I think Jigsaw's going to look for that lead uppercut if Island keeps stuck in his head. There it is. Got to be careful. Oh, 3 uppercuts in a row.
Uppercut.
Just a lot of offensive mind coming out here from Island Easy.
Yeah, but Jigsaw's battling back with it now because he has the stamina lead to be able to do so.
Yeah.
I would like to see some jabs on that block, but he actually can't. He needs more leg kicks. More leg kicks.
I think Island Easy changed to orthodox there, maybe because he's a bit more comfortable there and just feels like he needs that knockout. So just thinks, I'm going here and I'm going to try and swing whatever I can. Really just trying to get that ducking uppercut in there. Worked out for him earlier on. And it's hard to ask Island Easy to be patient here when he's losing this fight. It's all well and good saying you need to slow down, you need to be patient. That's what's costing you.
At this point, he needs to
exactly. Go in. Nice little job slipping out to the left there, getting that little uppercut in there. Really just opening up the arsenal, trying to get a strike here, but Jigsaw just sitting back calm. Good defense all fight from Jigsaw. And there's the clinch again. And the deny into the over-under. Into the double under here. Good job denying. And here comes the body lock. Good job.
Oh.
We'll go for the escape here. Is he going to transition to block up? No, he doesn't. Oh, good job slipping that jab. There's a head kick coming out. And oh, we are going to go to a decision.
Yeah, man. Good try at the end of that, man.
I mean, Island Easy showed a nice bit of head movement early on, but it kind of turned into, you know, the guesswork that we were talking about earlier, which is, you know, more and more not really what you want to be doing. You need to make the reads on your opponent and then decide what head movement you're going to do.
I had to play like that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think Island Easy's apologizing to us there, but we understand. Oh my goodness, Dennis! Thank you for the $50 donation supporting.
Thank you so much, Dennis.
Thank you very much, Dennis, supporting the ESFL and the Fires. Thank you very much.
He says you guys are killing it, man. Everyone's killing it tonight, dude. So thanks to everyone that's participating right now. It's a real team effort.
And there we go. Jigsaw with the win. Unanimous decision. I'm impressed with Jigsaw there. That's a nice blending. It really did a good job setting up those clinch attempts. You know, we saw Crucifix coming out, throwing the double jab into that clinch. And Crucifix obviously has setups for his grappling, but you know, it was all about the grappling. And there, a good job by Jigsaw, really showcasing a well-rounded game, good ground and pound from the top position, and mixed up his positions from the top as well. You know, really tried to.
Yeah, it was great.
Really went.
He was really in his opponent's mind. That's what seemed to get the effect, because there was points in the third round where he was going for the clinch off of blocked jabs from Ireland Easy. So he just had the dominance in that point.
Yeah, definitely, really good job mixing up the timing on those clinch attempts and making sure that, you know, to gauge them. I mean, we saw a lot of different dominant positions from the grappling as well. Not only was he dominant in all of the top position, but he dominated from the stack guard for a little bit, and then he moved to side control, and then we saw some mount work, and we saw some half guard work. So there wasn't this speed and urgency to the game of Jigsaw. It was slow. It was, I'm going to work you from here, I'm going to work you from here, I'm going to work you from here. We're back on the feet. Okay, patience, leg kicks, clinch. Just a well-rounded MMA game from Jigsaw. And Island Easy, we want to see you come back, man. We want to see you come back. Always good to have good fighters ready to show up with high quality streams as well. But
yeah, great job to everyone competing tonight. That was awesome.
I'm
so excited for this main event.
We have a main event that's about to come up, but before we go to the main event, let's just take a quick look one more time at the upcoming schedule we've got for you guys and the upcoming brackets. Let's take a quick look here. There we go. The upcoming events tomorrow night. We have another Proving Grounds at the same time. So this same time tomorrow night. Be here for that. We're going to bring you some more new fresh blood. We've got so many fighters signing up for ESFL. So many people wanting to prove themselves, and so many top prospects coming up as well. So definitely we are happy to be able to bring you another Proving Grounds tomorrow night. That will be a PS4 Proving Grounds, not an Xbox One. I know it says Xbox, but it will be a PS4. So coming up and coming for them, that PS4 blood, that new blood coming up there. And some of those guys might be competing at ESFL 9 on the 1st of April. April Fools, that is happening. That's not April Fools, that's legit. That is happening. Then on Sunday, you got to be here Sunday, the culmination of our tournament, guys. The culmination of this 8-man tournament, the 8 best players in the ESFL. You see them there. We had Kinetic, Matty Ice, Lemus Khan, Prioxis, Bez Pravel, Kislar, Dimar, and Sandman. They all entered, and now we're down to 2 men left. Dimar taking on Kinetic. Brothers in Arms, the same team, Vegas MMA, competing against each other, doing such.
Let's go.
Oh man, it's going to be such a good fight. Both of them just so dominant in every aspect of their games. I cannot wait for that. And we're going to have Brian Hayes here, lead developer of the game itself. You've seen him at E3 for all of the EA Sports stuff coming up. He is going to be here in chat, hanging out with us and commentating on the fights, giving insights, giving away prizes, little giveaways we've got for you guys. So be here Sunday, guys. It is the culmination of all of the ESFL so far. ESFL 8, you got to be here. The first big one. A champion will be crowned. 3. A champion will be crowned.
Yes. That's so exciting, man, to see the ESFL events culminate in UFC 3, to finally have a champion. I'm so excited for this fight.
And then the champion's going to defend that belt. But here we go, guys. We're going to move on now. The main event of the evening. A great fight we have coming up for you guys here. We've got Double Matt taking on the Spider. Here we go. And Double Matt, like you said, 3. Great fighter. And the Spider as well.
Yes, great fighter. And if these are their choices, it's definitely going to be interesting seeing the amount of combos that come out and the tactician inside of these two fighters. I'm hoping that we get some real technical boxing.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be welterweight. Great division here. Double Matt holding on to that Time Woodley pick, but changes away from it. Let's see what we get here. Nick Diaz, GSP. What a matchup. What a matchup we've got here.
Nice for a 5-round fight. That is a crazy matchup.
I mean, for a 5-round fight, you can say it again. I mean, I like it because the advantages of each fighter are also countered by the advantages of the other fighter. So we have good top pressure and good takedowns in Double Matt's corner, and we know Double Matt likes to grapple. But the Spider, smart move picking up that Nick Diaz pick, have that easy transition back to full guard, have that great submission off your back, and that ability to get back up them sweeps, that rubber guard. It should be a good fight. This should be a good fight.
The rubber guard. I know they have the exact same reach, the exact same weight. The height is virtually the same. This is so interesting.
The main event of the evening is right. This will be 5 rounds, guys. This is Double Matt taking on Spider. This is ESFL Proving Grounds 2. We're going to try and bring you some more of these mini cards during the week. All sorts of things. Oh, I think we're still good. We're still good. Guys, if you haven't done it yet, do go check out the YouTube channel. We're uploading all the highlights. If you missed some early ESFLs, if you want to go back and watch the build-up to the culmination on Sunday night, you want to watch the build-up for ESFL 8 coming on Sunday, go back on the YouTube. All the fights are there. You can watch them. You can catch up on them. They are here on our VODs on this channel, on the Twitch channel, if you want to watch them here as well. So go check them out.
I'm so hyped for this fight right now, guys.
It's just nice that we have a good night of fights, some good people coming through, recognized back on the scene here. Notorious Top Cat putting in some work. Wilson getting that first round starch in there. That's going to be fight of the night for me. So far, fight of the night for me. That Max Holloway performance from Wilson. Beautiful, crisp, fast combinations. It was beautiful. Then we had Crucifix dominating. He's back as well. Cabral, a new blood on the scene here. Cabral, can't wait to see him fight some more. Jigsaw with that well-rounded grappling game. You know, this has been a good night of fights. We've seen some names come up.
Great night of fights, and I didn't even expect Proving Grounds to turn out the way it did right now. These fights have been awesome. Everyone's bringing their A game.
Oh, you got to bring your A game. It's the Proving Grounds.
Yeah.
it's a little ditch outside the dojo, just out the back there. The little back alley where you want to prove yourself, get on that main card. And here we go. Here we go. So Double Matt did get that GSP pick here. He will be in the red gloves. Double Matt, great grappler. We saw that in his last performance. Great dominant top control position and pressure. And on the right-hand side in the blue gloves, we have got the Spider. The Spider. Don't know much about him. He is ranked up very high. We're going to take this volume up for you a little bit here. And here we go. First round of the main event of the evening. ESFL Proving Grounds 2. Double Matt taking on the Spider.
I would love to see some taunts from the Spider in this fight. That'd be so much fun.
Well, the Spider, you know, clearly a fan of Anderson Silva. Beautiful job, 4-punch combination. Landing straight away for Double Man. Spider returning crisply there as well. Ooh, double jab into the double leg, and he gets it straight away. Let's see what the Spider's got off his back here. Foot on hips. See if he goes to set something up here, just showing him off, getting those elbows in here. Good, didn't? Oh, there was a fake no deny here. And the get up not fast enough to stop the GSP posture up into stack. No. Seen this a lot tonight, 3.
Yeah, I know. It's been kind of a trend for stack guard to happen to get out of.
See, Spider throwing that kick out there. You don't see that very often. Good job with the sweep.
I know.
Back to the feet.
Good job with the get up.
Let's see if that body snatcher perk comes into play here now. Oh, beautiful job. Left uppercut, Rock, nice and early. Follows up with a big left shot to the body, and that big left hook, that body snatcher perk 3, really going to pay dividends there for Spider.
I know.
Oh, good job checking. I like Spider's style here. This is a nice patient style. Good job checking here. He's really working that body with that left hand. And that left uppercut. Got to be careful though. If Double Mac makes that rig, Double Mac's right on the back foot here on the edge of the cage. Looking like he's tentative to try and set up something. Ooh, this pressure from Spider coming out here. Sticking the jab. Looking the uppercut, gets the sprawl off. A beautiful job into the top position of the side saddle. The Spider straight back up here as well. That was impressive. Jab to the body, followed up by the straight to the body there. Faking that left hand, the Spider.
Crazy, man.
Lots of patience from the Spider 3.
I know, tons of patience, and I like seeing it because that hasn't been a trend while we have brawlers in this fight so far.
Yeah, Brawlers is right, and the Spider here again, 2 denied takedowns. Now has this. He's got 2 minutes left in the round. Let's see if he holds position, but no, not even, doesn't want to grapple at all. And this is what we were talking about earlier, you know, Double Matt, a great grappler, I mean, very accomplished grappler. We've seen that in previous EFL, but the Spider is clearly showing off his striking prowess, but able to stuff those takedowns.
And that's the biggest thing right now, is being able to stuff those takedowns, because it gets into Double Matt's mind of having disposal.
I would like to see some clinch attempts from Double Matt though. You know, if the takedown's not working, shoot him from the outside. He's trying to set up that double jab a lot, trying to set up with his strikes. Let's mix it up, maybe strike a little bit. He's very tentative right now. He's not really throwing any punches. And in my mind, he's kind of freezing. He's just thinking about that takedown. It's not working. How can I get it off? But he should strike a little bit. Maybe just feel it out. There's 5 rounds. Again, double jab. He gets it this time.
To the takedown, but I think his confidence is just a little shook right now to stand up and fight with him.
That's a, oh, I thought the reversal was coming off there. He does get the posture up.
Yeah, me too.
Gets a couple of ground and pounds off. This will build some confidence for the next round here.
Yeah, true. That's the end of the round. That was a good first round, guys. Double Matt used a little bit of his stamina tank right there, shooting for those takedowns and not getting it.
That's a great first round, right? Double Matt getting the takedown early. Spider showing off a little bit of ground game, back on the feet, working him over, landing some good shots, gets the rock off there. There's that uppercut. It's a jab to the body that he stepped in to throw. Just that left uppercut, jab, and then he set up that big left hook to the body. This sprawl here is dangerous, man. Twice he got that off, and that's got to make Double Matt second guess them takedowns here, especially if he gets put in that position inside saddle.
It has to, but I feel like where GSP wins in the stats versus Nick Diaz is his clinch game. So if he can make that, like, if he can set that up a little bit more for himself, he might see a change in the momentum here in this fight.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see some of that from Double Matt, but here we go. Round 2, main event of the evening, guys. ESFL Proving Grounds 2. We have Double Matt in the red gloves on GSP taking on the Spider in the blue gloves. Ooh, good job with the 4-punch combo. And then going back to the body. I like these combos from the Spider. He's looking for the openings. Ooh, an axe kick. Whoa. And he lands it. And there's the sword.
And he tops it. Thank you.
You got your wish. You got your wish. Yeah, Spider's really looking for his openings. I mean, this is a complete difference than what we saw some of the striking. A lot of the striking tonight, you know, we saw I'm going to sway and throw. I'm going to sway and throw and try and hit him and try and slip. The Spider is looking to set up with his jab. Where are my openings? What can I land? What am I going to look for next? How can I set traps? And Double Matt here trying to land. He's striking a little bit more, but I'd like to see that clinch, just like you said, 3.
True. Double Matt seems to be falling into all of the traps that he's being like faced with the striking that's coming from Spider. Spider is such a tactician with the jab straight mix-ups. He does jab straight uppercut, jab hook, all sorts of things.
Yeah, Spider really just, you know, finding the openings and landing. Good straight to the body, coming up with that left hook as well. Trying to catch him on the way out here. And Double Matt's kind of getting caught stuck here. His block is really low. He hasn't shot a takedown yet this round with 3 minutes. And there's the sit double leg. And there's the sprawl. Spider reading it straight from the outside. And again, just straight back up, not having any of it. He is winning the stand-up, so why not, right, 3?
Yeah, exactly.
Good job. Good job, Double Matt. Just blasting straight back in. That's what we're talking about. Trying to throw some mind games in here. Letting him know, you know, I'm still here and I will shoot that takedown. Good job following up immediately. Little Spider, the Spider, not expecting that.
Yeah, rubber
but here
guard,
comes
nice.
the go-go.
Go-go pop from there.
He's going to lock it in. He's going to lock that shoulder out from that rubber guard position. Get his foot over and underneath. He already has the arm isolated. And here we go. 4-way escape here coming out for Double Matt. He's going to get it.
No, it's not. Good job, though, with the attempt. He's winning like in all realms in this fight right now, I feel like. But the crucifix came out.
Oh, Double Matt on top. Going to show some ground and pound. I like the speed that he's doing that. Really mixing up the timing and gets the deny. Oh, Spider, good job with the bump, though. Straight back to half guard. I'm side control, but he's still not out of danger here. This is a good fight. This is exactly what we wanted, right? This is I have advantages, you have advantages. Spider winning the stand-up, but Double Matt is getting some ground and pound off. But we are seeing some good sweeps and some good submission attempts. This is a great fight right here.
I know every element that we wanted to see take forth in the match is happening right now. Got
to be careful with the stamina here, Spider. Good job with the deny on the posture up. He knows that Double Matt has gone for that many times and he gets the stand-up. 1 minute left in this round, second round. Oh, beautiful job. 1-2. Knew the right hand was coming, slipped it, and unable to follow up with some big strikes. But more of that would be lovely. Full punch combination coming out again. Oh, the Superman jump into the leg kick. We see some vintage combinations coming out here.
Awesome.
Both players knowing their fighters very well.
This match is happening almost as if the Spider has played a double mat before and he knows exactly what's coming at him. This is impressive.
I think he knows what's coming because both fighters are fighting like the fighters they're playing. Spider is fighting like Nick Diaz and Double Mat is fighting like GSP. So I think he knows what's coming. I mean, if you're playing GSP and he throws a Superman jab, you know there's a leg kick coming after that. So obviously he checks it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this matchup so far, and you know what? It's pretty close. Double Mat got the takedown and some good ground and pound. He got 2 takedowns in that first round. It could be any way, anyone's fight here. It's a good thing we're going to the championship rounds. This is a main event that, you know, this fight needs 5 rounds. I'm glad we're getting it on here. As we're about to move into the third. Double Mat.
We're punching championship rounds, man.
Double Mat in the red gloves, facing off against the Spider in the blue. Here we go. Third round. And they're still touching. Good respect. Look at the stamina as well. So well managed by both fighters. In the clinch. There we go. We see the clinch attempt now, 3. Something that you called for early on as well. And into the full tie. Block tie by the Spider, but he gets the break. Let's see if we get some more of that striking pressure. But he did go for the clinch there. 1-2 to the outside. Seeing a lot of pull counters coming out from the Spider here. Big hooks just winging on through. And both fighters looking for the uppercut.
I know. I wish that GSP was looking for more of his clinch attempts right now. That would just make a little. It would add a layer to his game.
He's circling out to the right hand side, which is not good because he's circling into that left hand, which is why that left hand's landing to the body and why that uppercut's landing. But if he's going to circle that way, I'd love to see him throw that lead body kick. Because GSP has great kicks, Double Mat really not done anything but wrestle box so far. And throwing some body kicks would really slow down that forward pressure, but he gets caught with the right hook there. He's coming back to the body with a big left hook and the uppercut as well. But Double Mat getting caught there, 3.
There we go.
Ooh. Eats one knee, blocks the second one. Good job, gets full tie. Fakes it. Oh, good block. Good read there. Getting the block up and the break. Man, these fighters are good. Both well-rounded.
I know. Wow, the Spider is really impressing me right now.
Ooh, breaking through that block, and there's a nice little outside leg kick. A lot of forward pressure from the Spider, though. Again, Double Mat, he has good kicks. I'd like to see that lead body kick coming out, especially if he's circling off. Throwing the head kick, but that block is high for the Spider. Haven't really seen the Spider bring his hands down to block the body, because he hasn't had to. But there's the 1-2 coming over top with the head kick. Beautiful Stephen Thompson style combination. Throwing that off the same side. He used to train with Stephen Thompson. You know, maybe GSP learned that one from him.
Right.
Oh, again, he does it again.
Oh,
there's the head kick. Oh, Spider getting rocked twice in this round. And the drop as well. That's not good for Spider.
It's not. Spider had a great read, but he just ducked too late.
And the double jab there and pulled his left hands, which shows a little bit of lack of confidence here. Maybe getting a little bit worried about it. And we expect Double Mat to shoot that takedown. But there's the rock with the uppercut. Spider resetting in here. Double Mat just staying on the feet a little bit too long. We still have the round, but look how bloody GSP is here. I mean, this is graphic right now. He's covered in blood. Oh, the big straight left, straight down the pipe. And that's the danger of just moving your head randomly. He walks back straight into that straight, unable to dot that pull counter, and there we go, the stuff by Spider.
Spider's not rushing at all. He's taking his time.
Big necktie coming out here, going to try and cinch up with that leg and sit over that shoulder. 3-way escape coming out. Second guard position here. He's positioning up here. He's got bottom and top. There we go. Double Mat doing a good job setting himself up for all different ways of escape here.
Yeah, he really is. This is impressive.
Gets that clinch. Close round again.
From both competitors. Yeah, very close round.
And a big stuff at the end of the round.
With the rock and the drop, I feel like Double Mat might have taken that round.
Yeah, he got the rock and the drop. But then they got the sub attempt, and I think those 2 rocks coming out there for Spider. But the drop will probably play in a big factor. The way this is going, it feels like it's more of a Nick Diaz fight.
Yeah, it seems like it. GSP is just, in his moments of trial, he uses that head movement. The last replay, he got caught with a jab uppercut, which can put him in trouble next time. He might not survive it, so hopefully he gets a little smarter.
Both fighters bloody though. Both fighters really have done a good job of implementing their own personal game plans, is what we like to see. And both fighters have done a good job of countering those game plans, which is also what we like to see. Those head kicks.
Yeah.
We called for some kicks. He threw some kicks. He got 2 big head kick rocks. Now we'll see if he throws that head kick again. But the only reason he landed them is because he threw them off the 1-2, and he expected so much of those hooks to come. He's committing to those hooks double map, but those head kicks just caught Spider off guard. But here we go, 4th round into the championship rounds now, which is great. Great fight so far. Touching them up, double mat in the red gloves, Spider in the blue.
Yeah, he slipped the first jab that came out to the inside. I would like to see it outside just so retaliation doesn't land. But that body jab lead hook from GSP looked nice.
Yeah, that little body jab down into that lead hook. We've got to be careful dropping his head because that left uppercut has been money for Spider all night tonight. And you know he's looking for it again. There we go. Nice job stepping off to the outside. And that's good if you're circling that way. Good. Get on the outside. You know, don't put that left leg away from that lead leg and step across the body and fire that straight across. Oh, nice double jab.
GSP almost putting his own back against the cage right now.
Yeah, and double mat going back to those boxing combinations, throwing big punches and hooks, four punch combinations. You know, he set up that takedown with a double jab a lot. So every time you see that double jab, you got to kind of almost expect that takedown to come out. Oh, good job, sipping the uppercut. Oh, 2 hooks lands his front. That could be it. That could be it. That's it. Oh my
God. Fight is over.
Spider. Double mat.
Oh my goodness.
2-0.
2-0.
Oh
double
my
mat.
goodness, man. Beautiful job. We'll get a replay of the backflip. All right, we don't want to see that. Let's see the knockout though, Boost. But beautiful job. It was that uppercut. He was circling to it.
Great job.
He slipped
to confirm, double mat is 2-1. I'm looking right now.
2-1.
Double mat is 2-1. Good job, double mat.
I tell you what, though, Spider. I'm very impressed by Spider there, and you get caught like that, that can happen to anybody, man. But great performance from both fighters, man. Really, I want to see these two fight again further down the line. Maybe when they've got a few more fights under their belt. But we got to bring Spider back after that one because that was a great performance there.
That was a great fight. I feel like we weren't able to see it because that 3-hit combo to rock him landed so fast. Spider may have swayed into a hook after that jab, and it just rocked his stamina away.
To me,
and then he lost the fight.
To me, we hadn't seen a lot of head movement from double mat, except lots of pulls. Yeah. But it looked like Spider threw that left uppercut, and then double mat came back, slipped onto the inside of it, and then threw his own lead hook, and then came back with a right hook, and that was it that knocked him out. But
what a match!
Normally we have our boom replay set up. Unfortunately, that's not set up tonight. It will be set up for tomorrow, so we could show you these replays. But damn. Great main event, right, 3?
Yeah, great main event. That was so surprising. Everyone who came out did a job. The winners put it all on the line. And I will personally be sending roses to the moms of every loser out there tonight because you're going to come back and you're going to be stronger than ever. What a fight. This is so exciting.
Let's have a quick look at the fight card. Let's do a quick recap here before we sign off here for ESFL Proving Grounds 2. T4H recognized taking on Super Slick. Super Slick unable to hang in there. First round knockout by T4H recognized. Good job putting it on him. Great fight there. Recognize his back. Look out for him. More of the T4H guys coming through. That's good to see. Notorious Cat eventually got the win over Brad B. Another good fight. Unanimous decision. Slowly picked him apart, worked him over, implemented his game plan. Good control, good octagon control, and a great game plan there, right, 3?
Yeah, it was a great game plan. That was a very exciting match to see.
Then we saw Wilson coming out. Prospect to watch right here. Wilson. I'm going to say it's Wilson. I think that's how you say it. Great job. TKO in latest cleric in the first round with that beautiful crisp combination. A lot of series of good
crisp.
Yeah, like 3-punch and 2-punch combinations with kicks as well. He mixed up his offensive the whole way through the fight. Always coming forward. Did lose a lot of stamina, but he was aggressive with it, and he got multiple rocks, and he finished that fight.
Yeah, he really did. He finished that one off.
And then we had Crucifix taking on not Arcane Legend. I believe it was 23 Mikey that filled in on short notice. Crucifix, though, got that takedown. Second round, TKO, good pressure, dominance. Crucifix is back. And with the V2, look out for more of the V2 guys coming up from that fight camp as well. And then we saw Cabral taking on Eye Quality. Cabral sitting on the back foot, working on the outside, landing those 1s and 2s nice and long, fought nice and straight.
Yeah, with an impressive knockout.
Good foot. I'd like to see Cabral taking on Wilson next week. That's what I want to see. That's a good fight right there. Then we had Island Easy coming back to take on Jigsaw. Island Easy unable to get the win again. Good performance by Island Easy. Stayed in there till the third and final round. Jigsaw just slowly, methodically picking him apart and showcasing a very well-rounded MMA game. But a lot of grappling, a lot of top control, a lot of pressure, a lot of ground pound, which was good. And then the main event of the evening, double mat taking on Spy. A good fight all the way through. That's got to be a great fight.
That was so hype.
Really, just back and forward. Both fighters playing to their strengths. And a great victory by double mat. A fantastic victory by double mat.
Fantastic.
Right, guys, that'll be all from us this evening. From ESFL Proving Grounds 2, short and sweet. We hope you enjoyed it. We are back tomorrow night. We'll take one quick look at the schedule there before we shine off, just to show you. We do have our tournament. There's the final brackets there for the tournament there. And here we go, just to let you know, for the upcoming events tomorrow night, a PS4 Proving Grounds event starting the same time, 9:30 CT. Be here for that. Then on Sunday, 10 p.m. CT, we've got our Grand Prix. Don't miss that. Then next Wednesday, we have another Proving Grounds event on PS4. And then ESFL 9 next Sunday for the PS4 community there as well. So, thank you so much, Friogo, for joining us this evening.
Yes, thank you guys for everything, man. It was awesome. My first time commentating. You'll see me on the next ESFL Proving Ground card for the Xbox, commentating as well. So we'll get it right back in, guys.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Great to have you here. And we're going to run that promo for our Grand Prix for the main event, which is on Sunday. Be here, 10 p.m. Brian Hayes in the house. D-Mart taking on Kinetic Energy. Go back on YouTube, watch the fights. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to all our sponsors there at the bottom of the screen. Appreciate the love and the support, guys. We'll be back tomorrow night with another Proving Ground. Stay frosty, and we'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy.